welcome back to a special edition of Tunnel Vision. I guess not welcome back, but welcome back to another episode of our special Tunnel Vision edition. I don't know, we don't even know what we're calling it yet, but we're doing a partnership with House of Victory, the collective that works with USC, NIL Collective, and today we have USC cornerback Domani Jackson on the show along with Connor Morrissette. We got Domani over there. Domani, thanks for coming on, man.
Yeah, of course. Thank you.
Just want to let everyone know, so I'm going to put a QR code up there for you guys. If you want to donate to House of Victory to help student athletes like Domani, they've been doing a lot of great work. Come pretty far really fast. So it's been great. We've had a partnership. This is our third interview we've done through House of Victory. So I just wanted to let you guys know about that, to check it out. And it's a bye week. Domani, what's the bye week like for you? I did a little fishing this morning. I'm going to go camping this weekend, just take some time off. What are you doing?
Yeah, no. First, had to come in this morning, do some tutoring. So that's first on the board. So check that off. Then I came and do some PT, check that off, and now it's just relax time. 2K had just came out, so I'll probably play some 2K with some homies and stuff.
Do you watch a lot of college football? Like, are you going to watch? It's unfortunately for you guys, you have a bye week during a really crappy week of college football, so you don't get to.
Yes, that's what I was about to say. I mean. The games this week are just not exciting. So I don't know. I mean, I'll tune into some schools, but none really catch my eye,
Yeah.
Domani, you're back fully healthy after a little over 2 years of being away from football for the most part. I know you played a little bit last season, but what's it just been like for 3 games to be full go? You're getting a lot of reps. I think earlier in the week you said it's been tremendous what these reps have done for you. What's it like just to be back and 100%?
Yeah, I mean, it's no other better feeling than just knowing your body and just knowing you're 100%. Know you can do everything, not worrying about a thing. I mean, honestly, it's been real fun. The experience, just the college atmosphere is totally different from high school atmosphere. And I truly loved it so far. But there's some plays I still gotta go back, learn from, and just continue to be better every play.
Domani, I wanted to talk to you about, since we're working with House of Victory here, we'll get into more football stuff, but you tweeted out something, and by the way, you can follow him on Twitter at Domani Jackson 1. Do you use Twitter more or Instagram? What's your favorite?
I'm not really a social media guy.
Okay.
I see Twitter. I mean, I see Instagram, but I wasn't one of those kids who just used, my platform. I mean, I should have, but nah. I mean, I would say I use Instagram more, though.
Instagram more? Okay. But I saw a tweet, I'm not sure if you put it on Instagram, of your family, and you were actually thanking House of Victory because they're going to be providing travel for your family. So there's a photo, good-looking family here. So what was going through that, and what was that like? And maybe kind of explain to the fans like what they're providing for you.
Yeah, I mean, it's unbelievable what they could do for us. It's sometimes a challenge for our family to go to each and every single game, but with House of Victory, all the support that you guys give us, I mean, we're truly grateful for it. Without y'all, I mean, our family would be at home just watching on the TV screen. But, with them, they could be right in the stands.
What does that mean to you when after an away game you don't have to call your parents, you can talk to them actually in person? How much better is that than having to call them?
Like I said, there's no better feeling than just going, running to right by the bus and see your family, hugging your mom, giving her a kiss, and dapping your dad up. So,
That makes sense. Just want to thank them again for doing this. And whenever we put up the screen of Domani by himself, there's a little what's it called? What is that?
Yeah, QR
code. I'm like, what am I blanking on? Jeez, it's been a weird morning. QR code, if you want to scan that with your phone, and you can donate. What's this season sort of been like for you? Like year 2, year 1, there was a lot of changes around the program. Lincoln Riley comes in. It's like everything. It seems like this was a smoother, like, okay, everyone kind of knows what to do now. And you're seeing the results on the field. I mean, 50 points a game, and the defense is playing better. Like, what's this been like, compared last year to this year?
Yeah, last year was just all first few little months that we had to adapt to their coaching styles or whatnot. And we didn't really, I wouldn't say we really didn't know like what was happening, but it was all just like now. We just have to adapt now. But we've been there for more than a year now, so we know what they expect and we know what we expect and what we have to do. And I think that's what really brought us together this year. Just knowing what they expect and the calls we know like back of our heads. So I think that's the biggest improvement.
Domani, Coach Riley talked about how you're dealing with a steep learning curve because they know your potential and how talented you are. They want to get you on the field as much as possible, but still learning the defense, playing so much this year compared to last season. What's that been like where now you're healthy, but you're learning while playing also? What's it like balancing, still learning the defense while getting so many reps?
Yeah, I mean, you still got to live and learn from experience. So I'm grateful I have my opportunity on the field and playing. And just I think that's what the main meetings are for, just to learn more about the defense, just get more comfortable. But the game reps is like the reps that really count and what you look forward to.
This week, your name comes up a lot. Former 5-star athletes, a lot of questions get asked about you guys. People want to know, hey, what's going on? Lincoln Riley kind of talked about there was like a steep learning curve for you. I mean, you missed a lot of football, obviously. What has that learning curve sort of been like for you to try to kind of get up to speed now that you're fully healthy and out there and being able to contribute again?
Yeah, I mean, just not playing football, I mean, takes a big toll on your body, and just you have to relearn what your body is comfortable doing. You can't just go out there and just be myself again. You know what I'm saying? Like it takes time. So I think that's the learning curve he's talking about, and I think I've been doing a pretty good job on the learning curve. So,
Domani, you're a really fascinating guy in the sense that in high school, you're going up against Bryce Young every day in practice, #1 overall pick in the NFL. Now in college, you're going up against Caleb Williams, who will most likely be the #1 pick in the NFL draft. How are Bryce and Caleb similar? And just take me through your experience defending in practice two of the best quarterbacks in college football history.
I mean, they both have their own little swagger. They're both great quarterbacks. I mean, it's hard to – I mean, they're both just amazing quarterbacks. They have their own skill sets, and yeah, they're just two different well, they're kind of like the same quarterback, but it's kind of hard to just talk about one, because I play with both, and they're both my top quarterbacks, so – it's kind of hard talking about them. A lot of people ask me that question. I kind of get like stuck because I played Bryce like high school, and I'm playing with Caleb, and they're both Heisman winners. So everyone asks me that question. I'm like, I both love them. Like they're great quarterbacks, and they both have a great personality. They're great people. Like you can never talk negative about them.
Well, I mean, you probably don't realize it because you're living it, but it's pretty rare for like a defensive back to have played against two Heisman winners in practice, So like, oh, okay, I'm in high school, I played this Heisman winner, and I go to college and I'm playing with this Heisman winner. So I guess that's why you get asked, because it's kind of a unique situation. That you got a great quarterback that you get to go against and try to defend, but the wide receivers, it's a pretty impressive room too. Like I was going to give you, I don't know. Think what you think about this, but like throw out a few wide receiver names, and then if there's a word or maybe a word or two that comes to mind, like when you think about them, like a Taj Washington, like what anything pop in your head with him?
He's a dog. Taj a dog. I mean, dog. He's a straight dog. That's all I can say.
Leading receiver on the team. New guy, Dorian Singer.
Hall of Fame gloves.
Hall of Fame
that
gloves.
Boy hands crazy.
Nice. Brendan Rice. So it seems that all he do is catch touchdowns, I guess.
He's very physical.
Michael Jackson.
He's a smooth criminal.
That's really good. Zachariah Branch.
That's a speedster right there. Yeah, Zach's different. I'll say different.
Different. Anyone you want to throw out there, Connor?
How about Lake McCree?
Lake's another dude who's super physical. Like you just can't be. Lake's super physical. He's a physical dude. He'll out physical you.
And then how about Kyron, your former high school teammate?
Yeah.
Yeah. That Kyron's super physical too. He has great hands. His rate when someone's like right there with him, my money's always on Kyron.
And I'm sure fans listening will want to hear about Deuce Robinson. What's your one word with him?
Hey, Deuce is very, very fast. I didn't know Deuce was fast like that. Deuce is very fast too, and he's tall. So, I mean, great hands. I like Deuce a lot.
Nice.
Yeah.
Domani, a few other things that I want to get to before we get to some questions from the Peristyle. How excited are you to play some of the premier passing attacks in the country coming up on the schedule? Colorado is sneaking up into that category. Some people will roll their eyes when I say that, but right now you got to say them. Notre Dame, Washington. Are you excited to play some of these top passing attack teams?
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, the first 3 games was, I wouldn't say warm-ups, but we're just getting ourselves comfortable with each other as a team, as a unit. But our schedule down the line, that's when we really got to lock in, and I think it'll be fun because, like you said, we play some top receiving corps, some top quarterbacks down the line. So I think we'll be ready, though.
Yeah, so the schedule is getting a little tougher. When the games are blowouts like that, is it hard? I mean, I know you guys substituted a lot. Is it kind of hard to keep your head in it sometimes, knowing that just sort of like jumping out to a big lead and everything?
I wouldn't say it's hard to keep your head into it, but I mean, it's just a great opportunity for everyone. Everyone gets a chance to showcase their talent, and we showcase our talent. So I mean, it's fun. It's not like hard to. Yeah, no, it's just fun. It's just fun.
Oh.
Who are some of your best friends on the team, Domani?
Yeah, my best friend is Kyron, actually. We live together. We kind of grew up together. I've known him since like 11, 12. So Kyron. I hang out with Caleb a lot. Taj, Austin, Marshawn, Darwin.
A lot of guys.
Yeah.
This is, it's the way the roster was constructed, I guess you could say. Last season, when Lincoln Riley comes in, a lot of guys had left. A whole bunch of new people come in. You have coaches from all over the place. One of the things that impressed me the most was how it seemed like everyone got along. The chemistry. You get a guy like Travis Dei coming from Oregon and being like a leader on the team, and the guys that were there seemed to mesh with the new guys coming in. What inside the locker room, how's the chemistry been? It just seems like to get all those guys to come together and not have any cliques or anything, it seems like it would be a pretty difficult task, but somehow Lincoln Riley pulled it off.
Yeah, most definitely. That's one thing about our team. I'm telling you, like, it doesn't matter who you are, no matter what, we're all very close with each other. That's like one thing I told Coach Riley when I had her like one-on-one meeting. Like, our team is super close. We never have any issues with each other. We always have each other's back, and I think that's what's gonna play a big role in these upcoming games when it gets challenging hard. We can count on each other's back and just really lock in because we're really close with each other.
I've definitely noticed that too. I've been around a few college teams, and this one seems the closest. In terms of some of the freshman defensive players, Domani, who's impressed you the most out of that freshman defensive group?
There's a few. That's a good little question. I mean, they're all ballers, really. Shelby, he been balling, man. Like, and this dude is big. Like, when he really, I'm just excited for his future. Honestly, I tell him every single day, like, he's gonna be a top 10 pick. He just really got to lock in and just continue what he's doing because that man he's gonna be a good rush for us.
Do you feel like, I mean, there was a lot of criticism of the defense last year. I mean, you were around everything that was sort of going on. How different does it feel this year that the defense, obviously overmatched opponents, but it seems like the defense is more talented, that you guys are playing better. How does it feel for you guys? Does it feel like it's a whole different defense than last year?
No, I don't think it's a whole different defense, but, I mean, we just got the right pieces, and we just took this offseason really seriously. Spring ball, fall camp, just stuff like that. We took it really seriously, and I think that's what's really helping us.
Last thing for me before we get to some of these questions from some of the fans, Domani, is there an NFL cornerback who either is playing now or someone you grew up watching who might be retired, who you looked up to, model your game after, or just someone you enjoy watching if you don't have someone who you modeled your game after?
Yeah, so I'm really big Browns fan. So growing up, I watched Joe Hayden and stuff like that. But right now it's Denzel Ward. Um, Dante really likes Denzel Ward too. So we was watching little clips of Denzel Ward the other day. Actually, we just was watching. He's a really good corner. So I mean, I'm gonna try to surpass him one day.
Nice. Why Browns fan?
So my whole family's from Ohio.
Okay.
So I just grew up a Browns fan.
I'm a Steelers fan. I grew up in Western Pennsylvania, and they're playing this week.
Yeah, Monday.
Although my Steelers kind of stink, so I don't know. They weren't very good, at least in the opener. The 49ers took it to them. Well, we have so our message board over at uscfootball.com, the Peristyle, big message board, a lot of activity. So Connor posted a thread on there asking for questions. So would you mind answering a few questions from some of the fans? They want to know about you.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Well, appreciate you doing this. Best Lakers fan says, what part of your technique are you working to improve the most?
Yeah, most definitely my eye control. Sometimes it could get messed up a little at times. So my eye control.
Trojan Kevin Domani had two really good questions that I am interested to hear the answers to as well. First, what is Dante Williams like as a recruiter, and what makes him such a good recruiter?
Yeah. One thing I can say about Dante is he's real. There's many coaches out there who put on a recruiting cap, I would say, and when you get to campus or whatever, they're completely different. One thing about Dante is he's the exact same person. And Tay's just someone you could just always talk to about anything. He's just real. He's just a real coach.
And then what makes him such a good corners coach? I know you've really worked hard with him to get up to speed on the USC defense.
Yeah, I mean, he's a technician. I mean, he points out every little thing. Let's say you make a good play, but there's still always something to work on, you know? Something in the play before the play or during the play that he didn't like, and you just got to work your technique. And, yeah.
Some Trojan 43 wants to know, who's the toughest guard in practice? Who's the hardest receiver to match up with?
I mean, they're all great, honestly. I mean, I can't pick one person. They all are different. They're all their own person. So, I mean, they're all the same. There's not one person I could just name.
All right.
Some Trojan 043, same person, wants to know, how do you adjust your play style against different types of receivers? So if you're going up against a smaller guy or a bigger guy, how do you adjust depending on who you're guarding?
Yeah, I mean, bigger guys, you just got to be more physical with them. Quicker guys, you just got to be ready.
This one will be interesting. So Brendan Rice keeps telling us he's the fastest guy on the team. Silent Commit wants to know, can you beat him in a 40-yard dash? Do you think you can beat Brendan? No, what? It's so funny because I think we asked Taj about this too, or not. It was something similar. No one wants to say anything like, okay, we can let him talk. We're not gonna say, hey, we're faster or anything. So I'm just curious.
I mean, if they really want to know, I mean, there's like, there's a tweet out there that they can look up and see who ran the fastest. I'm not gonna say nothing. I don't talk about myself like that, but I mean, speed comes, natural with me, and it's just funny. B. Rice will never say that in front of my face. That he said that, he will never say that in front of my face. He knows it too. I don't know why he's trying to lie. He will never say that in front of my face. If I'm ever near him, I will never come out of his mouth. You know the truth. You know who the fastest on the team is. I'm not going to say nothing, but
that's amazing.
That's a great answer.
The next question comes from Peasy, and he wants to know, what's your dream USC football active roster 4x100 relay squad? So you're on it. Who are the other three guys in that 4x100 relay squad if you had to pick them? And who's running the anchor? I imagine you'll pick yourself for the anchor. But,
yeah, I'm running the anchor because I hockey.
So does B. Rice make one of the other spots? Okay.
And then sure do.
So then who's the other two?
B. Rice, I'll put him second leg. Either Zach first leg or Zach third leg and Raleigh first.
Okay.
That's a great answer because, Ryan, we've debated that just between the two of us who it would be. It's nice to hear a real answer from a guy who actually would know who the fastest guys are. That's really cool.
No, it's good. Yeah, Domani, we were asked this like a bunch of times in the offseason. I think, we asked some players after practice, and like your name came up and Zach's name came up, I think. Those were the two main ones. Like, I don't know if anyone said Brendan Rice, but he, besides him, he said it. So, but I mean, he's on the team. It's legit. But you got him, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I got him. He's on the team. Me, Raleigh, Zach, and B. Rice.
Nice.
That's the four.
Knife 938 says, how crazy was the recruitment in the days between the hiring of Lincoln Riley and you committing to USC? How crazy was that?
Yeah, I just knew USC was going to totally change with Lincoln coming here. I mean, you guys already knew it too, and you see it now why it's already changed. So I mean, it was a great call I got from Lincoln, and just our house visit I think really hit the spot. Was really good. Him and Coach Grinch came and really just set the tone, and I was ready to come.
Yeah, I know not everyone in your position ended up coming to USC, but what a smart decision that looks like a couple years later. Trojan Rosales Domani wants to know, what are your biggest strengths as a corner, and what do you feel like you need to work on? You've kind of answered that a little bit, but just if you wouldn't mind answering that again.
Yeah, most definitely. I think I'm a physical corner, and my speed really comes a long way. The catch-up speed, just what else was the other question?
What do you want to work on the most? I think
you said your eye.
Yeah, your eye, right?
Eye discipline, or
my eye discipline, yeah.
Yeah.
And just tracking that ball, man.
Making the play on the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. Juju on the beat wants to know: is there a road game you're most looking forward to, and
Oregon.
why? Oregon.
That
didn't take you long.
I'm gonna just leave it at that. Just Oregon.
Okay.
Beautiful. Autopilot 1 wants to know, what's been the biggest adjustment coming from high school to playing Division I college football?
Yeah, the speed of the game.
Speed of the game. Dang Bang, what do you like and dislike playing man-to-man versus zone? Or
I mean, I don't really dislike it or like it more. I don't know. It's just, I mean, you have to do both. But man to man, like press, just stuff like that, you get your hands on people.
JWalks48 wants to know, what advice would you give to high school players with dreams of playing college football?
Yeah, that's a good one. Many people are in my inbox asking about that.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, first off, I just say just have fun. I mean, offers, all that will come with time. Just have fun, be yourself, and like I said, the offers will come. And yeah.
All right, we got a couple more. We'll let you go. Appreciate your time again. Crown City, what have you learned about yourself during this journey in college football that maybe surprised you? Anything you learned that, like, oh, I didn't really know about that about me?
I'm smarter than I thought I was in football.
Okay.
Like all of it's coming together. Yeah.
It's hard. I mean, has it been difficult, like just learning the defense and learning what you have to do? It's, I think you were talking about just lining up against somebody as opposed to like having assignments, things that you need to do to be part of the whole defense. Like, has that been challenging
That's what I'm talking about. Like when I first got here, it was very difficult because I'm thinking I'm just going to come in and just do whatever I want on the field. But it's way different than that. I mean, there's checks before the play, during the play. Like, it's just so much that you just got to mentally handle. And when you get used to it, it's just like it's normal. So that's what really helped me.
We got two more. The last one from me, Domani. Everyone on our site really wants to know about Mater Dei because Mater Dei produces so many talented players just like yourself and Kyron, and we all know the story there. Are you close with anyone at Mater Dei right now?
I'm really close with a lot of people there. I mean, I talk to them a lot. Jordan Davis, Marcus Harris, Zabian. Still trying to get Zabian, but
all right, there we go. We'll write that story up.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I'm kind of mad they have a bye week this week because it's our bye week, and I really wanted to go watch them play and just talk his ear off.
Yeah.
He annoyed me, but I mean, I'm just trying to keep it real. Like you guys were saying, like this was the best opportunity, for me, just the best decision I made, and I'm happy I made this decision because I'm just happy in the spot I am today. But yeah, I mean, I talked to Jelani Davis. I talked to a lot of them.
Do you get involved in the recruiting process much? I mean, if it's modern day or something, or just, when visitors are on campus, you get to host or anything? Like, do you get involved in that stuff?
Yeah, of course I do. And it's always fun when like other schools come here to play us, and it's just funny.
We'll get you out of here with this, Domani. But what are your bye week plans? You mentioned not being able to watch modern day. What do you got going on the next 2 days?
Yeah, I'm about to be on 2K, level my guy up.
Nice.
I'm just chilling.
Awesome. Well, Domani Jackson, we really appreciate you taking the time. Thanks again to House of Victory for setting this all up. We wish you the very best of luck. You got nine straight games. Does that seem daunting at all? Like 9 straight weeks of Power 5 opponents? You don't care?
No, we ready. That's all I'm gonna say. We ready. We ready for 9 straight weeks.
Sweet. All right. Well, Domani Jackson, thanks again. We appreciate you coming on, and best of luck the rest of the way.
Thanks, Domani.
Yep. Thank you. Have a good one.